I feel that these are the changing times of rising feminine energy. More often than not, we associate feminine with the soft part of it. But the aspect which has been forgotten by people is that the divine feminine, or if you really talk of the energy that is coming from that primordial goddess, is that it consists of sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic, all three forms of energy, right? And for the society, any kind of, how should I say, society structures, all of these we've created with a certain definition of women, which we have tried to limit to the sattvic version of it, like a very gentle and the kinder version. That is why we always say God is so kind, the feminine God is so kind, and all of that. But once you start reading, for that matter, if you read Devi Bhagavad Puran, you will get to know that she is a fighter. Like the whole, all the gods, even Vishnu, call upon her for guidance, for things that Vishnu is not able to do, to fight battles that no other gods is willing to fight, because her strength and her capabilities have no match. She is the ultimate source of energy. I would have talked about it in my last video, that she is that ultimate energy from where all the whole cosmos is being created. And very conveniently, our societies have been shaped to identify and only recognize a very small version of her energy, which I mean, I'm very sorry to say this, and I'm talking in a very refined manner, but this is a patriarchal society that we've created, where it was convenient to show only a small bit of that woman's energy. But it is just, you've bottled it up. Now it is going to break out as a volcano, and that time has come. I have a strong inside, in the deepest of inside, I feel this, that time has come when the true feminine energy is about to rise in all forms. And it is up to us how we shape our world using this energy, right? It is nothing to get scared of, it is nothing to just put it aside. It's a beautiful energy. And the Devi is here. It is for us to understand her. She's felt misunderstood for years together, right? Imagine, as even as a goddess, she has been misunderstood. Like, forget about all the women on earth. But this is a very strong time, powerful time of the rise of feminine energy. If you don't feel it in the bones, I don't know. I mean, share your views, whether you are a male or a female. Just let me know. Do you feel that strength in your body? Do you feel that strength in your mind? These are beautiful times coming in. I think there's a whole churning happening. The artificial society that we've created, the whole churning is happening, and we have the opportunity to create something beautiful. Okay. We must take cognizance of the fact that this feminine energy is rising. This feminine energy has many forms. The Devi is here to give her energy to you, to be able to tap it and do beautiful things, right? And it's no coincidence, like, of all my meditation, every time that I've done, yesterday after my meditation, I was tired. I was tired in a way, like I felt I was moving through spaces very quickly, so quickly that I was unable to comprehend what I was seeing. And the final my view was when I could sense and feel that primordial form of Devi, where I kept asking her questions on, how, what should I do, where, how should I shape my life, because I'm also going through a lot of changes in my life. And the only thing that she told me is that she took names of people and circumstances which were not nice to me, saying that all of those are also me. Everything around you is me. She wanted to put across that point very strongly and firmly that she is the undisputed energy in the world, and this energy is rising. It's a beautiful energy, and it calls upon even men. The feminine energy and the masculine energy need to be balanced. So while we are doing all our meditation and chanting and taking up the energies of the universe, taking in the feminine energy, it's very important for all of us to also ground. I think it's a great see you let me just demystify it a little bit. You see the corporates, you see the political world, you see the geopolitical environment. I'm just bringing in a little bit of tech and other things. How everything is just boom, falling apart, right? You see corporates are struggling. US was thinking that I was going to be the ruler and everything, and suddenly China comes up with a new AI model. And the Chinese AI model, that means, China government could have hold of that data or whatever, right? And I have a different channel to talk about a lot of tech stuffs, but I'm really just trying to put a connect to all of it. For a very long period of time, this world has been ruled by men, masculine energy. I wouldn't say like men, but masculine energy, where we have had this very reductionist breaking down. We have to break things, we have to achieve, we have to conquer. That has been the kind of mindset. And it always came from the mindset of the lack of things. But the feminine energy, the primordial energy, there's no lack of it. It's like there is no lack of it, it is limitless. So now is the time for that kind of an energy to come in, that individuals have the potential to tap into their internal energy. Individuals have the potential to look into the nature, understand things, use their intuition to build better societies. I think that revolution is coming in. It is not all about break, destroy, and that mentality is slowly shifting aside. It is the rise of beautiful feminine energies, where what needs to be destroyed will be destroyed, but what needs to be nurtured and beautified will be beautified. Because, like I said, feminine energy is all the three. So these are much changing times, and people who can feel and sense these energies will understand what I'm talking about. We have this opportunity to create a beautiful world. Both men and women have this opportunity to work together to create this beautiful world, and this is a great period to tap into the Devi's energy. Beautiful energy she's exuding. Like in today's meditation, I could get so much of warmth and love from Devi. I mean, it was so beautiful. And each and every individual has that potential to be able to tap into that energy. Her love is for all. There was a point in time where I used to not believe that, how is Ramakrishna Paramahamsa such a great saint, right? Even though in my circle people worshipped and did things. But today, while I was chanting, I could see him. I could see him. It made me realize that when you exude love, the love will come from the other direction. It's a matter of belief, faith, and love. And her energy is here. It is for all of you to tap into her energy. Worship Ma Durga, worship the forms of the goddesses, and let's invite some of these beautiful energies in our life. At the same time, ground yourself, balance yourself to be able to fruitfully, creatively, and beautifully use this energy to create more beauty around us. Bye.